Love to see it. Love to see it. What's up? What's up, everybody? We're back. Come through another episode. What's up, Ashley J?
Hi, how are you? I'm super, like always, excited to be here. Episode 112, room 112, where the players dwell. Okay. We've got, right? You like that one, huh? Mm-hmm. We've got a few guests in the building today. Say hi, guys.
What's the deal? What's the deal?
What's the deal? Tone and Ian is in the building.
How you guys doing?
We're doing
good.
Really
We're chilling.
We had a couple glasses of wine. We're feeling warm. We're feeling good. We're ready to start the show. The name I go by is fLexx Luther.
Big fLexx.
Signing in with my A1, my day one, Ashley J.
It's me, Ashley J. Y'all know I ask one thing and one thing only, friends, that you put some respect on my motherfucking name, dog.
Put some respect on it.
Just like that. It could be so simple. Welcome to episode 112. I'm like really stoked to have you guys. Like I've been thinking about this episode and questions to ask you. Like Lexi said, we have friends of the pod, which was really exciting.
Always.
Yeah, friends of the pod, Ian and Tone, and they are here. You might have seen their clothing line, House of Orange, pop up on your feed. A few, influencers, ball players, rappers, all that, wearing the line. But I'm excited to have you guys because I want to pick your brains. You guys are super like artsy and just like
talented.
super talented, cool people. I'm excited to kind of dive into what started the clothing line and all that stuff. But before we do, we have a few things we have to knock out first.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
First thing I just want to say, thank you for inviting us onto the pod.
100%.
We appreciate it, and we love the opportunity. So thank you.
Absolutely, we're so excited to have you guys, and like totally humbled. So I'm excited, and we go back actually some years. We've all known each other for a really fucking long time. So to see everybody like doing their thing creatively and going after it and like showing love is dope. So
exactly,
it's gonna be one of them episodes. Okay,
exactly. So buckle up.
Yes.
Before we get into it, why don't you guys run that resume? This is my favorite part. This is basically where you guys just tell the people where they can find you on social media and what y'all do.
So Ian Clark, you can find me at _Clark on IG. And that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, don't look anywhere else because you won't find me.
That's where I'm at.
I'm on your IG as well, and it's Tone Yoon, TONEYOON.
So are you guys only on Instagram, or do you have like secret Twitters that you don't want people to
that you
follow?
guys like don't want to talk about?
Yeah.
No, I do have Twitter, but I don't.
I don't be on it.
You only go on it to be like, is Instagram down?
Right.
Is Instagram down?
Right.
Like, I'll be on there
to find out if shit really happened. Wait, what?
Did they really want to hear me say this? Like, do they care about what I say? Not
Somebody will.
My drafts are crazy though.
Drafts. I love Twitter drafts. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I love them because you get the thoughts off and you're like, I don't know if I want to pull the trigger
Exactly.
yet, but I'm going to sit on it.
No one needs to know this one.
Yeah.
Let's just keep this.
Draft.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What? They're the best thing ever. Just go ahead and save them in there.
Keeping it tucked.
Yeah.
Saved a life or two, Lex, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Man, you thought it was cool and you went back and you were like, oh no. Or vice versa. But anywho, there's another Instagram @ you guys are leaving out, which is very important.
Which is H_of_orange.
House of
House of Orange IG.
That's
right.
So yeah, follow that.
For sure, follow that.
Great things on there for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. And we will dive into that in just one moment. Let's start it off with our first segment.
Well, we love to get into a little icebreakers, if you will, and get you guys warmed up.
Yep.
So we're going to ask some random high-ass questions that we came up with, and they're going to be off the fucking wall. But you guys are going to go with it because this is all hypothetically speaking.
Yeah.
So the first one is called This or That.
Okay.
You can get with this, or you can
get
get
with
with that.
You can get with this, or you can get with
Okay.
that. So just like the song says, we're going to give you two choices. Out of those two choices, you can only choose one, and whichever you do not choose is gone forever.
Okay.
Just like
Super
that.
intense.
Super easy. Okay? Super easy. You want to start it off, Flex?
Yeah. I
Okay.
feel like I really want to come in hot with you guys.
Oh, shit. This has been her favorite question.
I know. I'm sorry if the listeners are tired of it. I'm not. This is a great question. All right. This is one of our faves. Is it I miss you sex or is it makeup sex?
Ooh.
Just dive on in the pool, guys.
Get on
The
in
water's
there.
warm.
Mm-hmm.
I
I'm
think
gonna say miss you.
I think I'm gonna go with that miss you sex.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay. Were you really gonna say that, or did you just say it because Tone said it?
Nah, I think I'm.
Okay. And why is it I miss you?
Yeah.
I think because I miss you, it'd be a little more passionate.
I think time makes the heart grow fonder. So
Yeah.
I do agree with that a bit, but when you're like making up, you're like it's a little more passion.
Lexi wants aggression. She doesn't want
why don't gotta be no aggression in
I'm
that?
just devil's advocate. Okay.
You can always have a little aggression. Sprinkle that shit on top, like cilantro.
Doesn't have to be making up. You could just be in there. Okay, I feel it.
Woo! I love it. I thank you guys for being open with us. You got another one, Flex?
I think I'm gonna hit him with one more. We're gonna take it back. We're gonna come back to shore with it. Okay, this question's always tricky, but I want to ask it. Would you rather have 50% of $1 million deal, so it's $1 million and all the rights and ownership to whatever deal for your clothing line, for your own brand, for whatever it is, or 100% of a $250,000 deal? Now, you have to share the rights when you share this too.
It's a deep question.
Mm-hmm.
So 50% of $1 million deal, or 100% of a $250,000
deal.
They get 50% of the company.
Exactly.
Ooh, okay.
They said,
And what's the other one again?
100% of a $250,000 deal.
I think I'm gonna bet on myself. I'm gonna go with 100%.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
We'll figure everything else out.
Figure that out.
Yeah.
Right?
we'll sort it out later.
Yeah.
But then sometimes it's like, maybe two people can really benefit from it, and maybe, two brands are better than one.
That is true. That's true. That's a good point too. I think it just depends on the situation.
Yeah.
What's the constructs of this deal? That's what I told her when she first asked me. I was like, what are you talking about?
Exactly are we talking about? I'm like, no.
Just flat out.
I respect it though. Yeah.
All right. I want to take this into deep as a puddle. Again, more high questions. They just might take a little bit more thought. And you guys are killing this, I think.
Yeah.
We're not going to have too many of these. But you mentioned you watch a lot of anime and stuff. So I'm going to hit you with this question.
Oh my gosh.
Would you rather be an infamous villain or an unknown superhero?
Unknown superhero. I'm a superhero.
Like a Batman type?
I don't like bullies and stuff, so I'm really
unknown. Nobody knows you.
Wow.
I'm just unknown, for sure. That's what a hero is.
Yeah, for real. I probably go.
You don't need to be seen. We know what we're doing.
And it's good deeds.
Yeah, facts.
Saving everybody. I'm with that.
The little kid knows who I am, low key.
He's seen me for a glimpse second.
I'm choosing a villain.
Sure.
I think I want to be a villain. It just sounds like fun. They have so much fun in the movies.
They be dying though.
I mean, everybody dies, B. Everybody dies. Everybody eats.
First.
Everybody dies. It's fine. I'm going to go out in a fucking blaze of glory. I'm excited.
What's your favorite villain?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
That is a really good question. Favorite villain?
It's easy for me.
Who's your favorite villain?
Joker.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Too.
Joker's a great villain.
I feel like
Catwoman's a great villain.
Catwoman is too.
He killed the role, and I don't know, and he give no fucks.
None.
Yeah, I fuck with Joker.
Joker's a good. Who's your villain?
My favorite villain?
Yeah, since you guys asked me.
I like Thanos too.
Okay.
King the Conqueror is about to be a dope ass villain for people who are not into. I'm super into Marvel and all that shit.
Yeah,
King the Conqueror.
I gotta get back to you on that one.
Is one of my favorites, but also I like Catwoman.
I like Catwoman too.
I love Catwoman, but is she a villain?
Right? Is she a villain? I like Deadpool, but is he a villain?
No. He's an anti-hero. Hero.
Excuse me. He's an anti-hero. What the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
I know. I don't fucking know. My bad.
He's not. Professor X, where every deed is good. He's not Tone, right? He's not like every deed is good, right? But he's not inherently bad.
That was the question y'all gave me too. I ain't gonna kind of put it on me. Y'all the real villains.
Welcome to my show.
Right.
Okay. What else? You got another question?
I want to know. If you can name or if you could switch the national anthem to any song, what would it be?
Oh, that's a great question. I don't know why P. Pablo came in my head.
Yes.
I don't know
why. Take your shirt off.
Okay.
That'd be lit for sure.
Yo, could you imagine that before every sporting
or swag
event?
surfing?
Ooh.
That'd go crazy.
That's
crazy.
That's a
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
I really like
Wayne's
Sparks.
version.
Of course. If you thought the other one, stop
You're too
listening
young.
now. Yeah, stop listening now.
You're too young. You only know it from social media.
I'm just kidding.
That's fun.
What would you change it to?
Oh, I thought he answered. I was like,
Nope.
that's good. I don't,
No,
hey,
you're your own person.
I don't
No 2-for-1s here.
when he said PD Pablo, I thought of Freak League for some reason.
Freak League.
Freak League is fire.
Come on now.
It's fire.
He mentioned damn near everybody's name,
I
so
was
that's a
gonna
perfect
say.
song.
I was gonna say that
Everybody
too.
can relate.
Everyone's included.
Yeah.
A lot of
That's
people in
real.
America can relate to that song.
Tanya, Brittany, everybody, whatever the fuck he was saying. Brianna.
He definitely
For
said
sure,
Ashley.
Did he? No, he
Well, he said
didn't.
Brittany.
And I was
Was it
upset because he did not say
Are you
it.
sure?
I'm like, we'll figure it out. But I'm pretty sure he did not say
I have
Ashley.
to Google it.
Google it while we go on.
Okay.
Yeah, Ashley don't sound like a very freaking
He said
name.
Lexus.
He's not excited. It's not, nobody's been like, ooh, Ashley, come on now. Besides Ray, but he don't count.
Oh, besides Ray.
Well, they definitely had Lexus in the song, but
That's
not
not
my
you,
name. That's
yeah.
not my name, so I'm wholesome as fuck, obviously.
Are y'all's names it? No, I'm kidding.
That's crazy.
He's like, quit
That's
playing.
good.
Okay. You know what? I feel like,
We're warm.
yeah, you guys are good.
We're great.
Let's take it into the interview portion because I'm dying to get into just more about your clothing line. So let's take it into the interview portion. I'm super excited. But before we get started, tell the people where they can, make that quick purchase, where they can get them some gear, all that good stuff.
It's www.hoforange.com is where you can find us.
Perfect. And of course, there will be a link in the description of this episode. So whether you're watching us on YouTube or you're listening to us on your favorite streaming platform, you can click the link, get you some merch. Tell them Come Through sent you. It'll get you an extra sticker.
Yeah, it will get you 0.00% off. But tap in.
But let them know.
Yeah.
So how did you guys start the brand? Let's kind of start there because I know you guys go back. You guys met in college. How did the brand start?
Shout out to CSUN really quick. Another Matador, 2 more Matadors in the motherfucking building.
Yeah.
And a half of one because I was always up there.
That's right. We had this discussion off air, period.
So yeah, fashion was kind of something I've always been, fascinated by and interested in. And while I was at CSUN, there were like a couple clothing lines floating around, and I was like, man, why can't I do it? So I was just kind of going back and forth about when to start it, how I was going to start it. And then after I graduated, I was like, fuck it, why not? I'm working now, I have the money to do it. And I would say around 2016, 17 is when I started thinking about it. I actually took a trip to Australia that summer or fall. I think it was 2000.
Australia, I heard it's
That
beautiful.
sounds so
How was
much
that?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Amazing. Yeah.
Did you go too, Tone?
No, I didn't go.
It's like, nah, he left me out of that one.
But
Yeah,
damn.
Australia is it's very similar to here. A lot of inspiration over there. So yeah, when I went over there, I was kind of like, I'm just gonna do it. So when I got back, I kind of dug deep and figured out how to get everything trademarked, came up with the name, kind of like sourcing the actual fabrics and stuff.
Wait, where did you come up with the name?
Yeah.
Because I like it. It sounds like high fashion / streetwear to me. That's what it gives me.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I was going back and forth. I didn't really. I had a couple of names, but this is around the time Drake dropped the Summer 16 tour. He had like the revenge tees, whatever, and they're like orange.
Yeah.
So I saw that kind of piqued my interest, and then I was just I wanted to find something that was kind of ambiguous. Like if you heard it, you'd be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
It wasn't something that you can just point to and like, "Oh, this is a clothing line." Like if you hear House of Orange, that could be anything,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, so that was kind of the inspiration behind it. And then when I did my research on like the color orange and what it stood for, it's like creativity and freedom of expression. So I kind of wanted to have a house full of creativity. And
Come on now.
yeah, so and I didn't want to really focus strictly on we're doing fashion now, but eventually I want to get into art and music and film. So when you come to this house we call House of Orange, one room might be fashion, but if you go up the stairs to the left, it might be art, it might be music. The next room might be something else. So you kind of just wanted to have a hub where you can come in and express yourself freely.
Yeah, that's so dope. I love that. I think, like you said, the color theory and like the meaning behind the name and all of that, how you can tie it into future endeavors. I think that's just really dope. And
I'm
excited for you guys.
Yeah, especially us as creators, we don't want to be boxed into just one thing. We kind of want to touch different mediums when it comes to the arts.
So you both give me very, like, we set this off air, very artsy vibes. Do you guys create art as well? Like, do you have a medium where, other than the clothes, because that is a form of art, but like, do you guys paint or draw or anything?
As of right now, no, but it's definitely something I want to jump into. I think we consume so much as consumers, you know, with social media and you know, watching TV, whatever it is. I think everybody needs some type of outlet that can express themselves, whether it's fashion, art, music. I think it's healthy. So I definitely want to get into actually making like physical products too. So yeah.
I've seen that you get inspired for your pieces by different art.
Yeah,
so
the new collection, right?
That's really cool.
Yeah, one of my favorite artists is Marth Rocco.
Okay.
Yeah, his stuff is more, I don't want to say abstract, but it's very, there's no like a picture or anything. It's just, you know, multiple of colors. And it's like you look at it, it just gives you that feeling without it actually being a picture, you know, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think I definitely see like how you get inspired from him. Yeah, that's really cool.
Shout out to Marth Rocco.
That's dope. I was looking at your lookbook on the Instagrams. I was looking at your lookbook, and I was like, this is really dope because you had the artist that inspired you and kind of what you wanted to take from there. And I know you mentioned also on the lookbook, like, hey, the color orange is about creativity and inspiring like you to keep being creative and all those things. What else inspired this particular collection?
I mean, throughout all our collections, storytelling is a big part of what we do. You know, we like to tell stories through fabrics. And, you know, before I got into fashion, I wanted to be a writer. So that's kind of where the inspiration comes. Like, I love film. I love just, I don't know, just the way you can touch people through words and acting. And so we kind of like incorporate that into all of our drops too. So that's going to be, you know, woven through all of our collections. It's some type of story, some type of meaning behind it. But for this particular drop, is more about the feeling you get when you see an art piece. Because it's not something that, it's kind of like music. Like if you hear a song, you can't really explain why you like that song.
Right.
Yeah.
It just gives you that
vibes.
That feel,
vibes
you know? And that's kind of what we want to do with this collection. When you see a certain piece, like there's no names behind it. It's just like whether you fuck with it or not. We're not trying to push you in any direction. It's like that initial feeling. That's what we want to capture.
That's so dope.
Yeah. So I would say mostly just the feeling and how we perceive art and how others perceive art.
That's so dope. I love that.
We seen your guys' video you just put out with Instagram video where, you know, the girls viewing the art and they come and hand her the wine and then the guy comes. And I don't know if you guys remember Girlfriends. Have you seen Girlfriends?
Yeah.
There's a scene in Girlfriends almost just like that where Joan goes
to the art
gallery because she likes this artist and her friend's like a curator and she goes and she gets the wine and like the whole thing. And I'm like, this is giving me dope, like kind of indie, but like late 90s, early 2000s vibes.
Jones.
You love Jones, like, you know.
Shout out to Love Jones. That's my favorite
Is
movie.
it your favorite movie?
It's one of my favorite movies.
Wow, it was great. Yeah, she had her locks, I think, or braids, and then the hat. It was perfect. It was perfect. So you've been quiet tones. So what? So I feel like you have a lot to do with this creative process behind the scenes.
So most people probably, or maybe not know, but so Ian started the brand and I actually modeled for his first collection. I was not like a part of the brand in any way.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so we knew each other from CSUN. And then one day he hit me up, was like, yo, bro, like I'm quitting on a brand. I really fuck with how you dress. Would you be down to model? Like, I'll shoot you something. I'm like, oh, bro, that's good. Like, I'll fuck with you. Like, you're doing your shit. So I pulled up and like, I feel like I've done a model for other people's brands. So I wasn't thinking anything of it. I was just like, oh, okay. So I asked when I got there, like, oh, like, what's the name of it? I'm here. I don't even know the name of it. He's like, oh, it's House of Orange. And like you, I was like, oh, that's fire.
It's fire. It's
so
such
fire.
a great
And
name.
ambiguous and like, I've always been into fashion. Like growing up, like my sister, she was I'm digressing, but she was like 10 years older than me, and she would like dress me in like had me go to school and like
putting you on game.
Yeah, and I would go and all like was like, oh, that's fire. I got like mad love.
Shout out to Big Sister.
Yeah,
right? For real.
Shout out
Stacy.
Yeah.
Shout out to you,
Stacy.
Real one.
For real.
So yeah, so
gave
like,
him the sauce.
I always wanted to start my own brand, and I didn't want to be tied to a specific like logo or name, or it always like turned me off. So when I heard House of Orange, I was just like, oh, that's fire.
You're like, that's it.
Whatever the fuck we want. Like it's just like it was just fire. So after I modeled for him, I was kind of like, I wanted to see like what he did, like how he carried himself. Was he really serious? Because I was like, I wouldn't mind helping him. So a couple months go by, and I'm like, oh, he's really pushing it. So I hit him up like, yo, bro, like, would you mind if I like joined you or partnered with you, whatever? And he thought about it a little bit, and then like he was like, yeah, like let's do it. And then the rest is history.
I love that.
So I have a question for you. Was it hard, because he comes to you after modeling, was it hard to be like, okay, I'm gonna let somebody into my baby, essentially, right? Like something that I've sat here by myself and I kind of mapped out. Was it hard to bring somebody in, or were you like, fuck yes, this is what I want?
Yeah, no, it was definitely hard. But I think one thing that like stood out with Tone is when he came to me, he didn't ask for like no percentage or no bread or anything. It was just like, I'm gonna fuck with you and, you know, give me X amount of time. And if you feel like, you know, I earn my keep, then, you know, we can, I would love to come on board. So I think just him coming in like that was like, okay, like I fuck with that. You know, it's not like you're trying to, you know, jump on right away. Like you actually want to like help me and work it out and see. And I would tell anybody who's starting anything, even if it's outside of clothing or some type of brand, but if you want to bring someone on board, make sure they love it as much as you do.
Right.
And I think that's extremely hard to find.
It is.
Definitely.
So I'm lucky enough, you know, to have a partner like Tone to come in and really, you know, put in the blood, sweat, and tears, because it's a lot of bullshit we go through. Yeah, for sure, you know.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah. No, but that's 100%. I always say, like, no one's going to love something as much as you do. You know what I mean? Unless you find that one person that's like, okay, yeah, like I want to fucking do this too. But like most cases, like you can start something and you can take it to your friends and they're just like, yeah, I'm down. And then nobody matches your energy.
Right.
And now your idea is gone forever. Right. Because you're like, no, they're not fucking with it. So nobody else will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's really dope that you guys found each other and like that you approached it in that sense of like, yo, kind of like, let me prove to you, like,
let me earn my keep. Like, let me prove myself, like I'm worthy of your baby. You feel me? Like, let me earn myself.
Yeah, can't just let anybody babysit your kids.
No.
Test it out first. Okay. Let's go to the park together.
Let's see who you are.
Yeah.
Around multiple kids. You start arguing. What are you going to do?
How do you handle these situations, bruh?
Yeah.
No, I love that. I think it's really dope. So congratulations to finding your business twin flame.
Yes. I love that.
Twin flames.
It's tough.
A lot of people ain't solid enough to just like
Not at all.
approach somebody that's doing something and be like, yo, let me help you.
Let me help you.
Yeah.
Respectfully and humbly.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, that's what you're doing? Let me copy. Yeah. Like, and it's just like.
Yeah, and then even to touch on that, just throughout this whole process, I can't like stress how much like having a village is, you know?
Man.
Because like it's so much stuff that has happened that we wouldn't have, you know, made it this far if we didn't have certain friends that, you know, put up certain amount of money or looked out or, you know, saw somebody in it, model for us, whatever it is. It's like all of that shit is helpful and like we appreciate it.
Yeah.
So valuable.
I feel that.
I definitely.
I feel like we've met our friends and it, like yes. You don't know until you know. Yeah. Like really, like even, if you know, you know.
Even
shit.
like I told Ray, you know, like. Cause you know he would shout me out or like sign it in the DMs, no homo, and be like, like good shit, you know, you keep going. But a lot of people know like that means a lot. Sometimes you need that extra little push, like okay, maybe I am doing something right, you know?
Yeah, that share from somebody you haven't really talked to, or like you know what I mean, whatever it is, even if
really
it is your
like
friend,
it, like
that
like
share, that
for
comment,
real.
like oh my friend told me about your brand, all that shit means so much. So like I get what you're saying. That sense of community is so important.
Yeah, and then like if you're doing anything in the arts world, it's kind of vulnerable because you're putting your work out to the world and you're giving out to people to judge you. So it's definitely a good feeling when it's appreciated. Yeah,
love that.
Definitely.
You can count on Ray to shout you out and give you the real genuine love.
Yeah, shout out to Ray, man.
That's my shooter.
Shout out to Ball Poppy.
I love people who actually follow through on what they say they're gonna do.
Right.
That's the hardest part. You know,
the follow through.
Idea, you know what I'm saying? But
everybody got an idea. How many people are gonna follow through?
How many?
Exactly. Well, I wanted to ask you, you two are the brand, right? We know you have a community of people who assist you. But when you started the brand, what was the one thing that you had no idea you were going to have to learn to kind of propel your brand forward? That was a good one.
Premiere Pro.
Bro.
Yeah.
Dog.
God
damn.
What?
Speaking my fucking language.
No,
bro.
I fucking definitely knew. It's intimidating as fuck. Like, I learned all this shit in school. Not all of it, but a lot of it. And I barely remember any of it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what? I wouldn't have got through the class if it wasn't for fucking Julie. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
We were the partners.
Yeah.
We were partners. Where are you now?
She carried me through that group project, okay? Like, stop.
I think Ray was saying it earlier, like just picking up a camera, like
Fucking
doing videography stuff, like all that shooting, like everything.
For sure.
Just
Same.
doing it.
Same editing, sourcing fabric, finding a manufacturer. It's a list of things, that we have to go through.
YouTube University.
Yeah.
Man, that's what she preaches all the time, and it's facts.
It's free.
But it's
It
crazy
is.
because,
and you can learn whatever
learned
you
so
need to
much.
learn.
YouTube University.
But I wouldn't want it any other way though. I wouldn't want to take the stairs.
Right.
Because that way, you get a better understanding of what's going on. And
bro.
and yeah, I can.
What?
What you gonna say?
Of course we're gonna take the stairs.
I was gonna say we get people like that do videography, and then I'd be like, Ian, just tell them to give me the footage. Bro.
Yeah.
We gonna do it like we've been doing.
Right,
Like,
right.
I could send it to him. He said, "I'll change this." He sent it back.
Yeah.
We get it how we want it.
Right.
So then the clip you guys put out for the newest collection, the art piece, does that have a title? I'm sorry.
Collection or
no, it doesn't have a title. Yeah,
the video.
The
you
video
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the
Okay.
video does have a title.
You guys did that yourself? You edited that and shot it?
Yeah.
Wow.
We didn't shoot it ourselves. We had a shout out to Very Special Studios.
Yeah,
Shout out to Very Special.
Shout out to Very Special, the homies.
Java, the boys,
Yeah,
David,
they definitely
everybody.
helped us out, but I had them send me the raw footage, and I put the music. And
Come on now.
It was done. Yeah, you guys gotta go tap in.
Great.
And I taught
To
myself
the
how to do
Instagram and
that
website.
after I asked Ian, like, yo, let me earn my keep. So I taught myself how to edit and film and all that.
So honestly, like any video you see, like regarding House of Orange, like Tone touched it.
Come on,
did
Tone.
shit on that. For
That's
real.
damn right.
That's right, Tone.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Because that's the one thing I refuse to learn.
It's so hard.
I hate video editing. It's the worst.
Man,
It's so hard.
It took me a long time to like.
I don't have the
learn it.
patience. I don't have the patience. So big up to you because
Appreciate it. It was fun though. It's fun. Like Ian was saying, like just like we take something, like we created the treatment for that video.
Yeah.
And like it was just in our brain, and like to like execute it and like put music on it, and just like Ian's idea was to have them like not really talking, but like with
The sub.
That's how it's
the
supposed to be.
subtitles, and like it was just. And then when we got it, it was like, this is what we wanted. Yeah, like exactly what we wanted. So it was just.
It was
super
perfect.
dope.
That's the thing. It made me like resonate in another time piece, and like really like that's why I dug it so much, because I was like, wow.
Sir.
So you guys obviously seen the video after the collection came out. So we like to like drop certain things that's kind of ambiguous and kind of leaves people like on a cliffhanger. So I feel like when that first video came out, people were like, what the fuck is this? Like,
What are you
they're
selling
at
me?
an art gallery. Like,
What is this?
what are they looking at? Like,
Is it the art?
yeah, like so that's kind of like what we like to do. We kind of like at least like step up to, so you can
Interpretation.
interpretation. You can figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Just like art.
And it kind of resonates
Yeah,
with
exactly.
House of Orange.
Yeah.
Like, what is House of Orange? Like, what is that?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're sparking people's curiosity. Like you want to bring them in, and I like that. I like it. I think it definitely works because you guys have so much to bring to the table, like you said. And now when you do future ones, who knows what we're actually promoting or selling in the clips. But I like it. I thought it was really dope, and I think like the way that you guys tie in art and just culture in general, because I remember the very first drop you guys had, the wow, how did I just blank on his name that quick? Reggie Miller.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah.
I was like, how did that happen so fast? Reggie Miller sweater, like that shit. You guys dropped that, and I was like, this is fucking iconic. This is great. Like this is fire. It's going to be a classic sweater forever because it's just so clean.
Yeah.
Game changer.
That's probably our most popular piece. And it's like one of the first pieces I ever like designed. So yeah, it's definitely a special one. Something about just the iconic pose, and even people who don't even know like sports, like they look at that like what is this? It's very intriguing. So I think it was just a right mix of different things and kind of just made the perfect design.
It's clean. I love how you blacked up. I just love everything about that sweater. I think you guys killed it. You for your first design. God damn.
Yeah. That was all Ian, by the way. That was all him.
Ian. And then I shout out to my boy Alex too. Like when I design stuff, I kind of like send it around and get people's perspective. And Alex kind of helped me with like placement on like what I should add. So
well, shout out to you, Alex.
Shout out to Alex
coming through.
Yeah,
coming through for that.
I need to get a sweatshirt.
Oh, you got
the Dear Love sweatshirt. I keep going back and forth. I don't know which one I want to get more.
I think I want the whole
Dear
sweatsuit.
Love or the Reggie.
Yeah, both.
I know. I could just get both. I don't know why I'm trying to make it hard on myself, but I keep going back and forth. I'm like,
what color is the Reggie Miller one?
Oh, black and green one.
Yeah.
There's a bone one too.
Ooh, bone's a good color.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Fire. I absolutely love it. I'm excited to see more from you guys. I think you're gonna crush it, kill it, especially when you guys like Mr. I'm into writing. Come on now. So you're gonna give us like a short film. We're gonna get a short.
Definitely.
House of Orange short. I love it.
I like that.
That's definitely coming.
I love to see it. So what else? What can you tell us? Do you have some other stuff coming out relatively soon?
Yeah.
Exclusives?
We're always working. Right now we're just trying to get the brand out to more people, trying to get into certain celebrities and influencers. But yeah, we're always working, and we're gonna be dropping something real soon.
Yay.
Dope. I'm excited to see where you guys go. You're always welcome to come through and drop anything here.
That's love. Yeah, we'll be back for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Absolutely.
Good.
Well, we're not done yet.
We're not.
But
Not at
we
all.
wanted to make sure you guys know the love is always here. You guys can come back whenever. We can shoot the shit.
Just like that.
And speaking
of, let's take this on into a conversation we were having off air.
yes.
Okay, let's get it.
It got a little spicy and pricey.
It sure did. And I said, wait, we need to wait and have this conversation on here.
Should we pop the bottle?
Oh, it's gonna get
Let's
real
do it.
spicy
Let's
now.
do it.
I should finish my first cup.
Well, this is a little sparkly, so be careful if it starts to overflow. Okay, do what you
He
got.
said, I'm going to do it over here.
Do what you gotta do, Blair.
What you got to do.
Shout out to McBride Sisters. That's what we're sipping on tonight. You already know we're sipping on the Sparkling Brew Rosé. So shout outs to our girl Dania and her family for the McBride Sisters wine. Woot woot! Cheers!
Cheers.
Cling cling.
A little clink, clink. Oh, my bad.
That's right. All right, so yeah, we got a little spicy and pricey off air before
Yes, we
we
did.
even got in the stew, and I was like, we gotta just keep this conversation going. And Ian got some opinions, like I gotta see what he's talking about. So we was just talking, and the question was, it's like the question we all talk about: do all men cheat? I feel like that question's been talked about a lot, right? So that's why I say that.
Turn towards the men in the room.
The three men this way to my left. Now I said, I'm going to just put myself out there first. I said, yes, all of them do 97 point.
Most,
yes.
Why we starting off like
almost,
that? Jeez.
pretty much, except for 3 of these people.
Yes.
3 of these niggas cheat.
And Shooter Ray is definitely one of those people. And I'm going to say that right now. Okay. Black love, true black love in the motherfucking building.
Damn straight.
Right. But 97.8% of men cheat, I believe, unless, and my theory is, if you are a true man of God. And I'm not saying that not all, men of God are perfect and don't
some of
cheat.
these pastors and deacons out here.
But a true God-fearing man that loves the Lord and makes promises to himself and people he loves, I think, is the ones, That's how I feel. So how do you guys feel?
Are you dating them kind of men?
I think, to
Come
be
on.
honest,
He threw that little curveball in there real quick. So are those the kind of men you're dating?
I've dated some cheaters. I've dated a handful.
Well, if she's saying 98% and more
Are
often
those
than
kind
not.
of men, are you interested in those kind of men? Like,
That's not the question
Right.
here.
She said, why are you so loud, sir?
Yeah, but I do. I feel you because I do think there's a trend in I'm not saying that all women, if you've been with a cheater, all the men you get with her are cheaters or whatever. But there sometimes is a trend of the type of men you go after, like ones that are emotionally unavailable or that you need to, you feel like they're a project and you need to help fix them up or But
We fix up houses, not men.
No. I just when you first phrase that question, I like how you said all men because. Mind you, it's Black History Month, but I feel like black men get this negative stereotype. That
and just
all
to be clear, I didn't
guys,
say black men.
Yeah, all black guys cheat. And
Black History Month.
That's not the case. And I don't know. I think you got to find the right guy. I think that's extremely. I don't know about the whole, in the Bible. Super faithful. I don't know if that's
say in the
case,
Bible. I didn't say in the Bible. I just said man of God, someone who's God fearing. Just someone who has.
I wouldn't say I'm.
But earlier off air, you also said, if I'm not mistaken, said it's about a really bit about respect. Mm-hmm. And I feel like you can have respect and not be a man of God.
Yeah, exactly.
About respect and respect your woman.
Because
I not do that.
I know you don't believe, but I don't cheat. So. You can throw me in there with Ray.
So you're trying to say you're like atheist?
So these are the three. These are the three men out of the 98.7% that Lexi said. These are the three men right here.
The three right here,
right in this room that do not cheat. No, I agree though. I think it does have to do with respect. Like I feel like, and this is a question we ask all the time, right? Can you have love without respect, or can you have respect without love? Right?
We've asked this before,
and it's like. First of all, let me ask that. Do you believe you could have love without respect?
Can you have love without respect? I would. I wouldn't think so. No.
Don't be influenced decisions, Ray.
No. Yeah.
I would say no as well, but
right, for sure.
But I mean, different people have different gauges on what they figure respect is too.
True.
But I've also disrespected some people that I love.
So have I. Not like
that's why. Yeah, you feel me? Like,
yeah. So I mean, it's tricky,
That's why I didn't answer quick. I'm like,
but I feel like that
apologize, correct?
Yeah.
So
and that's love.
Respect there.
There's respect. Where does that respect come from, though? It comes from like your moral compass and where you gauge your like ethics in a way of how to treat people. Like, where does that come from?
Where does it come from? Like, I guess how you
tying this back into her God-fearing and faith.
I don't know.
That's how she's trying to loop this back
I'm not trying to make it like religion in the Bible, but I'm just saying like.
You don't think some people just naturally have good morals? Like, why does it need to come from like? Oh,
because I think we are a creature of we are a creature of like habit. We are taught things and we go off of what we are taught. Like we're products of our environments. That's what I believe. And I think that if you brought up in a shitty environment and you're taught shitty morals, chances are that's how you're going to turn out, and vice versa,
Yeah.
Not all the time, but that's why my statistic is 97.8%. But for the most part, like it's going to come back to some type of, numbers. Whether it's this constellation in the stars, whether it's the energy you feel in the room, or God, or whoever you fucking believe in, as long as there's something bigger than you that it's like tying this back. Because why aren't we fucking all serial killers? Why do we all not just give a fuck then? It goes back, I feel like, to something.
Yeah. But I mean, that's different because there's also like laws and stuff that kind of like have these constraints for us not to do certain things. Okay. And I wasn't someone who like grew up in the church, and I feel like I have good morals and good values. So I don't necessarily think that kind of correlate. It does help, but I didn't grow up in a church like that.
Okay.
And Ian said he don't cheat.
Nah.
And I don't cheat.
Yeah, I'm not sneaky enough. I get caught.
Yeah.
That's real.
Look.
That's real.
Look.
At least he's
very honest. He's very honest. He said, I don't cheat because I would get caught.
We're too good anyways. Like, we're like detectives and shit, It's really sticky. And then,
y'all can't be trusted.
No. No, especially ones that, I don't give away my tricks, but.
Lexi's a whole detective. You need something found, go ahead and DM her and ask her.
I don't have a journalism degree for no reason, okay?
I can find some shit. No, you said you don't cheat because you get caught, which lets me know you've tried a few times and it did not pan out.
Nah, and it. I feel like if I'm like truly involved with someone seriously, there'd be no point for me to. I wouldn't be with you if that was the case.
I definitely think that's what it boils down to, is like how ready is that particular person for a serious relationship. Like all jokes aside, everything else aside, I think it's like how ready is that particular person to be in an honest relationship, because you can be the right person at the wrong time and you're not ready to settle down. And
is that the right person then?
It could be. They could check all your boxes and it's just you're not ready to settle down.
Yeah.
Because somebody can't make you.
I mean, think about like if somebody came into your life right now and was like, okay, you just are paying way too much attention to House of Orange and I'm going to need you to be more on me. You're going to be like, girl, what the fuck? You're tripping.
But is that the right person?
Yeah,
I get what you're
like,
saying.
Is that the right person then? Because, you know.
It could be just timing. Maybe this person, all of a sudden, they're moving
older.
to Australia.
Yeah, or she's 5 years older than you and she's ready to go, you know?
She's trying to have kids
So
tomorrow.
baby, you the one. What are we waiting for? And you're like, whoa, I'm not rich enough yet.
She gotta chill.
I'm not rich enough
I'm
yet,
trying to
bro.
build my legacy,
Yeah.
girl. You over here wanting me to have kids.
But she's wifey.
Yeah, she ain't the right one then.
Okay.
That's how I look
You'll
at it.
stick to that.
He gonna look. I
Standing
like
on that hill.
Because if she was the right one, then we'll you know.
She would thug it?
We'll figure it out. Yeah. Or
We always got to thug it.
Or she'll stay down.
We got to stay down.
Would you stay down?
We always got to stay down.
A woman is always she gonna be down. She gonna be my rider.
Don't say where I'm taking this.
It's just to a certain extent.
She better stay down.
She took that.
She better ride for me.
I hate that shit. No, you be a rider for me.
Right. Like, damn.
It should be vice versa, though.
Yeah.
It should be reciprocated.
Okay. It should be.
It should be, yeah.
So what if fucking, whatever, India Royal Cosmetics is blowing up more than,
That's fine.
I'm just saying, like, so yeah. So are you going to put your shit aside to help?
He said, go ahead and wear this shirt in
Be
your
like-
next advertisement, baby.
Okay,
Like,
period.
I'll help yours, you help mine. Yeah.
Right? Go ahead and put this on.
Go ahead and put this hoodie on, girl. Next time
Y'all was laughing a little too hard. Y'all everybody gonna put it on?
Okay. Yeah.
put it on. Yeah. I'll do it. Come on now. I don't see why people would not want their significant other to be as successful or if not more than they
Yeah,
are,
I
because it
agree.
just brings more to the table.
Not more, but like, what if their shit's popping off and like you need to like put some shit on the back burner now and you need to be the one to ride and stay down?
That's
Look,
fine.
it goes back to my theory. People
all
do not.
eating.
Yeah, people don't grow at the same times. Like, you're not gonna hit milestones at the same time as your friends, as your partner, as your fucking brother, sister, whoever. Like,
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
gotta ride shit out and like be supportive for and genuinely don't be supportive for the sake of hoping that they come back
Yeah,
and support you when it's time. Like,
I think
no.
the issue comes when, if that was the case, I feel like guys maybe get a little insecure. The girl might, leave them or, there's a lot more attention. So I think that's where the real issue would stem. Because other than that, I don't, why would you not want to see your girl succeeding,
You don't have
Yeah.
to stop working on what you're working
Exactly,
on.
yeah.
Right.
Never.
Yeah.
Come on, teach these men. That's right.
Yeah.
Each one teach
I
one.
definitely think it's important though for like both parties to have something that they're working
Yeah.
for.
Like,
Yeah.
even if I like, fuck around, get $1 million, $1 billion, whatever it is. Of course, like I would like to have my girl, she wants to stay at home. Cool, but like have something.
Yeah,
Do something like, start a business or a hobby, whatever it is. But I don't want you at the house just chilling all day.
Clean something.
You
No.
know?
Not clean
Not even
something.
that, but like have
I'm
something
kidding.
that's creative.
No, yes.
Start a
that
cleaning
gets your
business.
stuff.
What are
Yeah.
you gonna put your energy into?
I thought about it.
Yeah.
You can't be on Instagram for 12 hours
Yeah,
a
you
day.
know,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? I mean, you could. That could be a business, but
In a
do
way.
something.
Yeah.
I would support that too, though. I'll buy you the
Do something.
cameras. I'll buy you whatever you want. But just pour into something,
Yeah.
Don't just be at the house just chilling.
Facts.
he said, you ain't spending up all my hard
Do
on
something.
billions of dollars.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Okay.
God damn it.
Well, I appreciate the dialect back and forth. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I still stand by my theory, but yeah. But you guys are all great
Black
men.
men don't cheat. Just sit out there,
Especially
sit out
not
there.
during Black History Month.
Black
This has
Of
men
been
don't
course
cheat.
not. Definitely not during Black History.
and this has been a rough Black History Month. I
Yeah.
feel like shit is just going left and left and left. So we're going to take the longest, shortest month ever. I feel like we're going to take what we can get. So black men do not cheat. And
Don't
you
cheat.
heard it here on
First.
Come Through
You
first.
feel me?
God
We
damn
gonna
it.
spread
That's
that
right.
message.
We're going to spread the message.
For real.
Positivity only. I'm here for it. Yeah. Be dream come true.
You want to take it into...
TV film?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that. I heard you guys are big TV people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited because I need new shows. I feel like I've been talking about the same stuff. So why don't y'all put us on to what you've been watching? Who wants to start?
I'll start.
Okay.
But I'm kind of like late on this, so
It's okay.
It's not new.
It doesn't have
It
to
doesn't
be.
have to
new.
be.
But I've been watching Insecure.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
well, welcome.
Yeah, amazing.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the
We kind of left.
to the
Yeah.
group.
But you know
I
what?
had no clue.
There might be some drinks left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had no clue. I had no clue. So that's what I've been watching lately, Insecure. I love Snowfall. That's probably my favorite.
It's coming
show.
back.
Days now. We're like in a matter of days.
Like
It's
2
coming
days,
back.
I
I think
think.
so.
Oh, okay. So then by the time y'all listen to this,
Yeah.
by the time y'all listen to this, it should be back.
Oh, I can't wait.
So
yeah.
I'm big on
Great show.
Just the acting on that.
They're killing that.
It's
killing it.
Everybody's killing it.
What else? I like Peaky Blinders. I don't know if you guys heard that.
Yes, I like Peaky Blinders too. It's
Yeah.
actually a little older, but yeah, it's a good one.
Peaky
New
Blinders.
season
That's
coming soon,
the.
Yeah.
That's like the
new season
old
coming
gangs.
soon?
Seen
Yeah.
that. Pinky Blinders.
Yeah.
That's like the old gangs from London, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Tommy Shelby. Yeah, you're a real one.
Okay.
Yeah. What else?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix. Yeah.
Okay.
What else? I think those are the only. Of course, like Game of Thrones, but nothing really new, honestly.
Nothing
Only
new.
thing I've been watching new is like Insecure, which is not new.
Which
but
is not new,
Yeah.
but that is so cute. Where are you in the season?
I'm on right now. Molly and Issa's beefing.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That's
What a
where I'm
hard
at.
time
It's a
to
good
go
season,
through.
though.
It's a great season, but
Yeah.
a hard
Good
time to go
season.
through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you Team Molly or are you Issa? Or are they both wrong?
It's weird because all they gotta do is talk. Like a lot of their issues is like all you
Just
gotta do is
talk.
just have a conversation about
They
what's
be
going
acting
on.
weird as fuck.
Yeah, like
To
what's
each
the
other.
issue? Like just sit down and talk about it.
Not that big of a deal, guys.
But I can. I don't know who's in the wrong. I don't know.
Okay.
They both be bickering at each other, so I don't know who's more in the wrong. I think Molly was kind of foul for not like plugging her to get the performer.
That's the
Yeah.
correct answer. Molly
Yes.
was foul.
Yeah,
Yes.
that
was petty as fuck.
That was petty.
50 Cent level petty.
Yeah.
That was
Like-
beyond. Because Asian Bae, Andrew turns around and goes, yeah, I plugged her.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
he didn't
that's
have a problem
your
with it.
man did. Like, bitch, that's embarrassing.
Ooh, embarrassing.
But then it's like, okay, I expressed, I didn't want to do it for whatever reason. Then you go behind my back and do it anyway. So that's still wrong as well.
But he had no problem with it. So
yeah,
why
but
do
it's
you
the
have a problem
principle.
with it?
It's the principle.
Oh, it's definitely the principle. There's definitely some trust
But
issues.
you're supposed to be my friend. You're supposed to plug me.
Yeah, like it shouldn't have got to that point anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Look,
It
now I'm
shouldn't have
hot
got there.
and worked up all over again.
Yeah.
Ugh.
She was super mad salty for that. Like,
Don't be a hater.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially against your
Yeah,
friends.
plug your
and,
friend.
and like she purposely didn't. Okay, but anyway.
This is old.
Right. Worked out for Issa. So
Definitely not over it,
Yeah.
clearly. Just a little triggered. Okay, so, enjoy the final bits of Insecure.
Thank you. And Snowfall.
can't wait to talk to you about after season 5.
Yeah, I want to
'Cause-
see how you feel about the ending of it.
We're gonna leave
Well,
it
wait.
that.
Never mind.
Go what?
Nah,
Did you get a spoiler? Did you already see a spoiler?
nah. It's just that the show's interesting.
Isn't it?
Because like a lot of girls are like, oh, I can relate so much. I'm like, oh, you can.
Issa's a fucking horrible girlfriend. What do you mean I can? Okay, let me tell you a story.
Not all of them
So
cheated. Just
when
Issa.
when Issa first started, when Insecure first started, right? I was like, I fucking love the show. I can't relate. And then the host starts cheating, right? And then Ray was like, oh, so this your favorite show? Oh, so you like this shit, huh? What you mean you like this shit? You relate? How you relate? She a cheater. She a liar. And I was like, damn.
Yeah,
You
no,
watch
Why
Snowfall.
you think I'm Issa? What-
You ain't a drug dealer.
Okay.
You watch Power. You're not the distro.
Right.
That's true. No judging. No judging.
Thank you. Just she's awkward. That's what I mean.
But Ray didn't tweet say like,
Issa when she was
I relate to this.
Right. I was gonna say
Ray not tweeting that like I relate to this.
that. Okay. Ray's like, yeah, Ghost, I feel you, bro. When your wife gets in the way of you and your girlfriend, fuck, man. Like, I can't.
Fuck all y'all.
I'm Team Ray.
Everybody needs an Angie when that old thing come back.
Oh
Whatever.
my God.
Anyway,
Good times.
so Tone, what are you watching?
Yeah.
We talked about this earlier. It's not as I guess drama filled, but
Pop cultured.
Mandalorian.
This
what
is
it,
my
Boba
bag.
Fett,
Yes.
and then I watch like anime, a lot of shows.
What's your
Y'all
favorite
probably-
anime?
Yeah,
As if
put
I
us
would know.
on. I'm trying to dabble into the anime world, and so far I've
he
only
just-
gotten to Airbender.
Yeah, he just put me on. Like Avatar's one of my favorite shows of all time, but I didn't know that was.
great.
I didn't know it was an anime. I love Avatar.
Yeah,
Avatar is so great. There's so
Yeah.
many lessons. It's just such
exactly.
a great show.
Which is why I fuck with anime just in general. There's so many. He was asking me like, I was like, bro, there's so many life lessons in anime, like hidden gems.
So is
I
all
just-
anime Japanese?
Yeah, anime is just like another word for like Japanese cartoons.
Okay, so it's specifically to their culture. That's so fucking cool. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess the best, I would say maybe One Piece or.
See, here's the thing about One Piece. One Piece has like 1,000 fucking episodes, bro. I don't know if I can commit. That's like Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah,
I don't want to do that shit.
Oh my gosh, 28 fucking seasons.
I don't want to do that shit. I can't
Law
be
and Order
invested.
ass fucking show.
See, I only watch Law and Order when I'm sick. I can't do that.
Yeah,
Can't do it.
What's
I actually
crime
prefer
shows?
it
Like,
I could just watch it whenever I want.
yeah, exactly. That's one of those shows you just put on. I guess that's a good
Yeah.
point. You put on whenever you want.
What's your like favorite show of all time?
Ooh,
All time.
damn,
time.
that's tough.
Yeah.
That was an intense question.
All right. You're
pretty good at this.
Top three.
Oh,
Okay.
Show? Like
Yeah.
TV show?
TV show.
Fuck. Okay.
but
Okay.
you have yours ready?
I got
Sure.
mine.
Okay, go.
Yeah.
Rattle it off.
The Office.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Martin.
Okay.
And I probably would say Fresh Prince.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Fresh Prince
yep.
for sure.
Okay, cool.
Fresh Prince
Yeah.
for sure.
I can fuck with you.
Yeah.
God damn. Top shows. I don't know.
I know.
All
Okay.
time?
All time is like fucking
I have
me up.
another like show, but I don't know. Like it's called The Men Who Built America.
The what?
The Men Who Built America.
What's that?
It's fire. Just
Okay,
look
well,
at it.
what
What is it
platform is
though?
it
Like,
on?
what is it about?
It's on History Channel, but it just talks about like
Okay.
the founding fathers of like who built America, like Carnegie, Rockefeller, like how they like built their business and how.
Okay.
You
like,
give me
ruthless they were.
documentary, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You
I
give
love
me that.
documentaries. Yeah.
Okay, I can see
Okay.
that.
Mine is, and it's hard for number one. Ashley's gonna kill me. So
Yeah, I already know.
it's
Go ahead.
Friends. It's Fresh Prince. Fresh Prince is close for number one though, because I watched that all growing up. And all time, fucking Snowfall and Snowfall.
Snowfall? I
I
hear
fucking
Snowfall.
love
Wow.
Snowfall.
Okay. God, I can't come up with it. You got something?
Sopranos
Bail me
would be
out.
fourth.
Bail me
Over
out.
here like,
Sopranos will be
I was
my
gonna
fourth
say,
man
Sopranos came to mind. I'm not even gonna lie. Insecure. I think.
because it's relatable.
Yeah, it's so relatable. I totally get Issa D. Insecure came to my mind, and then Living Single.
Living
Okay.
Single is great.
A classic.
I can watch Living Single whenever.
Honorable
and you know
mention
what?
that 70s show. Sorry.
Honorable mention Golden Girls.
Oh, Golden
Okay.
Girls! I love Golden. Ooh, I'm like a 90s TV like
For sure.
sitcom person for sure.
Yeah.
That 70s
agree.
show was bussin'.
that
That 70s show is funny.
Hilarious.
Nanny.
Ooh,
The
that's some
Nanny.
fun-
I will die on the hill. That Nanny is TV
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't like the name.
Her voice is not for
It was
everyone,
just
and
an
I find
older
that
show. I just couldn't get into
It's
it
super
because I was
old.
like,
it's
but,
old.
But I did
her,
watch
her
it a couple
style
times.
is timeless, though. I
All
mean,
the guys
you
had a
probably
crush
don't
on
care.
her at one point.
For sure.
Right. Yeah. Let's
I
not
wasn't
make him
down with
play.
that.
Her fashion was like
That's probably why I
chef's
was watching
kiss.
it.
Yeah.
She's,
She knew how to dress. She was wearing all the Valentino old shit and yeah. But okay,
digress.
that's a good one.
You got something?
I do not. I do
Nothing?
not have
Come on,
any-
top 3
You got three.
lifetime.
You got three, bro. Come on.
Just anything that popped in.
All your
My top
years?
3 might change if somebody asks
Swear,
me again next
swear,
week.
yeah.
But just from today.
Cause see, I'm gonna go back to cartoons.
That's fine.
For sure, it was Avatar, probably.
You know what?
Avatar
Yes.
for sure.
Classic.
Like Justice League,
Ooh, okay.
Fire.
Okay.
and then like Pokemon. There's like Power Rangers. Like you talking about all time.
Pokemon
Like
was a
He's-
great
Pokemon.
show.
You said
That was a
all
great
time
show.
Power Rangers.
for sure. As a kid, that was the like I
That
was
was it.
sprinting down the hallway.
Yeah.
You know what? And there was
Like,
no
full
DVR.
speed.
There was no on
Facts.
demand.
Catch it.
Yeah.
Because
We
you
had-
I couldn't rewind
We
it.
had to watch it. Wow, we're those old people now.
We
guys.
are.
We're like
Cable.
back in my day.
You know what I mean?
What was channel was it? 63 or something? Like I don't
You
know.
had to get man.
I definitely quoted a really, really corny Power Ranger line the other day. And I was like, wow, I'm really old.
What'd you say? You got to.
I was just like, I don't know. I was like, have a nice trip. See you next fall. I forgot what I was talking about, but it was like one of those corny lines that they say during the fight scenes.
For
I was
sure.
like, yeah, it was one of those like,
No.
oops, you missed me. Like all the lines were super fucking corny.
Nah,
I
was
loved
actually-
it. I
was
ate it
like,
up.
bro.
Ate
I was
it
telling
up.
my boy the other day, I was like, bro, I watched it one day, like as an adult, and I was like, what is
Horrible.
was terrible.
These disses, what are they?
We ate it up. Like, that's just
I was living for it. I was like, let me write that one down. Let me use that.
Miss me. Now you gotta kiss me.
Bro, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
So bad.
It's funny you go back and watch like old shows. You're like, what is this? Like,
Right.
it just shows you that certain stuff is meant to be in the past. Like,
It was
because
for that time. Exactly. It was for that time.
Okay.
Making the band. See, okay, if you would have asked me my top reality.
Yeah, shout out to Chopper.
If you would have.
Reality TV is another bag.
Could we say Dave Chappelle show too?
Oh, yes.
Okay, wait.
Show, bro, Chappelle show.
If you ask me top reality TV shows,
That's another category.
A whole other
That's
category.
a whole other bag.
All of the
reality TV.
Flavor of Love.
Real World, you got thrown there.
All
Real
of the making
World.
of the band. Real World, but there's specific ones. That Vegas season was crazy.
Yeah, the Vegas
I don't know if you guys
one
remember
was,
that.
I sure do.
I fucked with Key
The Real
West.
World?
Key West, and then
Key
Virgin
West.
Islands. What's the BET version? Oh shit. Virgin Islands. No,
Virgin-
what's the name of the show? College
College Hill.
Yeah.
College Hill.
went
Bitch,
crazy
when
in
she
that.
got busted with the heel, I was like, wow.
Good
But making
times.
the band all seasons, not just one specific,
Yeah.
all
all
seasons.
great.
The grilled cheese counter, them
Oh.
singing, them doing the sing off with the new guys trying to take. He trying to take your bed. Yo,
That was great.
let him fight. Let him fight. Lorianne Gibson and her leotards, like all of it. Farnsworth, all of it.
Yeah.
The cheesecakes, the
The
bridge.
of course.
Diddy was a maniac.
Yeah.
The battle raps.
Yeah, that's a great
Battle
show.
raps were
Dylon,
classic.
Bro,
That's like a Dave
let's
Chappelle.
go.
I feel like that's like Dave Chappelle. Like,
Dave
that's
Chappelle's
hilarious.
classic too.
And the
Iconic
first album wasn't
television.
that bad either.
None of the albums was bad.
Yeah, none of that
Danity
was
Kane could have been huge.
Right.
Come on now. Don't get me started.
bad. No, she was probably cool.
Right. It was corny, but she was solid. Yeah.
Oh, nigga, that was on the charts like 100 weeks, nigga.
Which one?
Fabulous and Little Mo. 106 in Park is definitely
What
one of
song was
those
that?
shows.
I think
Yes.
of Sunshine by what was it?
What's the name of that song? Was
What's
it?
the name?
You could be my
Little Flip,
sunshine.
Oh my God. Bro, that shit used to
Call
go
you
stupid.
Baby
my
Bash?
baby boy.
Is it Baby Bash?
No, it wasn't Baby Bash. It was fucking
The other
Frankie
one?
J?
no. Lil Flip.
Lil Flip.
That song used to go stupid
Once
in
it-
my
once-
in
once
the
apart,
living
bro.
room.
That
Put it on
song.
me.
And
Put it on me.
I'm
Put it on you,
real.
bro. I put
What
it on-
happened?
And I'm real
No,
remix.
I asked him like, when you think of 106 apart, like what songs come to mind? He's
Where
like,
was that one?
He's like the Ja Rule and Lil Mo song. That shit.
And that's
came.
when I said the Lil Flip when I was
Yeah.
like, that shit.
Or Young Buck, Shorty Wanna Ride.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Chris
My
Brown.
sister
Chris,
used to be
any
vacuuming.
Chris Brown
Any
that
Chris
dropped.
Brown popping.
Any Chris Brown that dropped back then. He was.
Crazy.
Good times. I'm glad that we were old enough to appreciate that time because the kids these days will never know.
I feel like they don't even have like
What's
anything
TRL?
for
What's
music
106?
videos. Yeah, like
Yeah.
they don't have
They got
that.
YouTube.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Dog, you know Pusha T's been putting out music videos and I had no idea.
look, nobody.
Exactly. Nobody's showcasing these besides YouTube.
Yeah, and we need a hub for the music videos. We need a TRL. We need
Bring
a,
it back 106 in
Yeah.
Park
I think-
TRL.
I think they tried to bring back the basement,
I
Rap
think they
City,
will,
the
though. I
basement.
think-
They did, and that
history
was the
pieces,
best
though.
one when you think about it. They were just
I
rapping.
used to love
Shout
me
out to
some Big
Cameron,
Tigger.
one of the legendary
Yes.
freestyles.
Yes.
Man,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Cam,
It is
man.
Common Money.
And Lil Wayne too.
Yeah.
Little Wayne.
And Lil Wayne, you already fucking know. When he
Good
put the
shit.
rag, the red rag. Oh my god.
Good
Even
shit.
Birdman got off too. I was like, wow. Even Birdman. Yeah,
Good
man.
shit. They brought back Rap City, the basement.
Well,
I don't know
speaking
how
of,
it feels,
yeah, well, this is reminding me, and I know we talked about it off air. I know Tone hasn't watched it, but Genius, the documentary with Kanye,
Yes.
Amazing.
it's taking me back to that vibe right now that we were just talking about. Oh my
I love
gosh.
it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's a trilogy, so it's I guess 3 episodes. I'm assuming that's what it
I
looks
didn't-
like. So I watched the first one. You watch it too.
Yeah, I watched it.
Wow, he was really getting dissed.
Yeah. I think I took a lot from it. Just
Whew.
All falls
Just-
down.
I feel like anybody who's
People like the way
successful-
that they were listening, and the fact that Cootie knew to get on and start making the documentary back then when nobody was walking around with fucking video cameras like that, like, and started his process and like him getting fucking dissed on camera, but still being like, I'm coming back tomorrow. Like, fuck
Yeah.
it.
He's been the same.
What?
He just, his access has changed. Like his bank account changed, but he's
Yeah.
been the same, which is interesting because like me personally, Kanye now, like sometimes he just goes way too far for me. Like his personal antics, his music, you cannot deny that he is not great at his craft, and I will die on that hill. I will never say otherwise. And I think this documentary gives you that old Kanye, like if you were missing that kind of feel, and you get to see a little bit more behind the curtain. You get to see why he is the way he is. Like he was fronted on, like nigga was like fronted on. They were like, nah,
Dame though, you
just make the beats.
Dame
nigga.
really
like,
did it for me. He was like, yeah, we're gonna sign you. He was so fake, and then didn't for like months and months, and then finally did because everyone else was pressuring him and was like, no, we need to sign Kanye. Like he's so damn fake.
Yeah.
It wasn't me, but the Dame slander today.
He was though. On that episode, I said, "You fake as shit." He's like, "Yeah, he's the next," and then just ghosted him for fucking months.
Yeah.
They should do that to you.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know what? It just goes back to that word on consistency and delivery. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
Kanye, like if you even listen to the All Falls Down record, like on the documentary, it's not fully polished.
Yeah, it's not polished.
No,
it's still got some kinks in it, and that goes to show like, you know, if niggas is fronting on you, you just need to go polish your shit up,
right?
And keep at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you really got it, it'll be heard and it'll be appreciated.
For sure. I definitely, one of my favorite stories is All Falls Down was originally supposed to be sung by Lauryn Hill because it's a Lauryn Hill sample, right? From the Unplugged.
That's who's singing it.
Yeah, on the documentary, you hear the clip, and it's not Selena Johnson. It is Lauryn Hill. And they got Selena last second. They called her. She pulled up. I think she tells the story, and I've seen this interview where she told the story a few times. So she goes, and it's like midnight. She goes, she sings it in like 1-2 takes max. Lays it all out, and like they submitted it like right before the end because Lauryn originally did it. She cleared it, and then she took it back.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much you can take from that documentary. It's like speaking on that, it feels like in life, like things happen how it's supposed to happen. Like the fact that we got that version and it's actually the better version is like sometimes it's just supposed to go that way.
Yeah.
And I just like seeing his work ethic and how he was. There's one story where he's talking about how he had to go meet up with Shine to get him beats, but he had no bread.
Yeah.
He said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna run 20 blocks." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like
20
little stuff
blocks
like that. You know?
with the equipment.
Exactly. And it's like people don't see that; they just see the successful part of things. But like everybody who's got to the point of being successful, they worked hard as shit. This shit was not given to him.
No.
And I love that aspect of it. And then just the relationship with his mom, I think that was just special.
I think that's so special.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people need to have someone in their corner that loves you unconditionally.
Yeah.
Because there's certain points where like she never knocked him. Like
never.
There's a part where
he was like, "Am I wildin'?"
Yeah, she had the saying where it was like it was saying something like the giant doesn't know he's a giant when he looks in the mirror. So something along those aspects.
When a giant looks in the mirror, he doesn't see a giant.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, Mom, do you think I'm like arrogant or too much?" It's like, no, like you're who you are. That's who you are inside of you. A star is gonna be a star. And I think that's so fire that she was able to push him and encourage him in every aspect. And like that's why Kanye is Kanye because of his mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's all about the people who pour into you, right?
Yeah.
Your community.
Michael Jordan, before he actually became the Michael Jordan of rap, is kind of not Michael Jordan of rap, but like very prolific in the rap game. Kind of like,
and it's like I was thinking like, man, maybe like life is just already written because like you said, like how like a random dude going just let me decide to follow around a Kanye who wasn't even on yet. You decided to pick up a camera, like everything was just so perfect. Like,
but if
our life is written
but if
already
Kanye didn't
by
succeed,
someone else.
We just wouldn't know it. It would be somebody else.
You said what?
So I said if Kanye didn't succeed, we wouldn't know. There's probably a bunch of like stories like that who picked up cameras and just didn't make it. It didn't make it to Netflix or we could see it.
Yeah.
It's just like.
Do you believe in like fate and destiny?
I think I don't know. I think I think we do make our own destiny, but then when you see stuff like that, I'm like, I don't know. Like maybe this shit was already pre-written.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. What do you think?
But you guys from because I haven't seen it. But you guys are saying the way he like the work that he put in, it doesn't seem like.
Bro, imagine you working your career.
Mm-hmm.
You see somebody who's like bubbling in Chicago, like they're not big yet, but they're doing that shit. You're still focused on your career. He leaves, go to New York. You hear H to Izzo. He's like, oh, this is a hit. Let me put down everything I'm doing to go follow this kid around New York and film him for like 7 to 8 years. That sounds insane to me.
Well, I didn't necessarily quit my job, but I kind of followed you.
But he quit everything.
Yeah, he picked up and moved his whole life.
No, but I mean, he could have seen the work ethic like I seen in you. He could have just been like I see his.
And then I think also people also get the narrative that he might have dropped everything. He might have been popping in and out, right?
Mm-hmm. But still, that's a lot of dedication.
I didn't see it.
That's true.
That's a lot of dedication either way.
Footage, you can manipulate a lot. Right?
Of course, you can cut out a lot of time.
Exactly.
I would say.
New York and I just capture a lot of shit and then
for sure.
Look like I spent the year with
That's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
What about you, Lex? Do you believe in fate, destiny?
Yeah.
I mean,
you think it's pre-written?
I do think it's I think it's pre-written. I think that when we try to like take control too much in our lives, that's when shit gets off course. I think if we just sit back and let God take the wheel, then it's already pre-written. And obviously you can't just sit back and like pray and think the shit's gonna happen. You have to work hard. You have to put in that work. You have to show that you want to get to earn it. Like Kanye was proving in the doc, but Kanye is exactly who he was meant to be. That's not an accident.
I kind of like feel that way now. Lately, I've been moving with a lot of conviction. I can't say the word right now. Conviction. Just like moving in your purpose and like truly like at the end of the day, you gotta fuck with yourself harder than anybody else fucks with you.
Yes.
So and I feel like I'm destined for great things. You know. Not to sound cocky or anything.
No,
you
fuck no.
I
speak that shit into existence. Hell yeah, you gotta speak it. If you don't believe in nobody, I always say this about rappers and about basketball players, right? Like, if you don't think you're the best fucking basketball player when you step on the motherfucking court, you're not. Yeah. Like, if you don't think you're the best rapper, if you don't think you're the best singer, if you don't think you got the best motherfucking podcast,
goes for everything. I'm like, it goes for everything.
But like, if you don't think you are the best, you're not going to be in contention to be the best because the best thinks they're the best.
Yeah, you're already losing.
You got to buy in. Yeah. Like, exactly. You're already losing. So I definitely agree. As far as fate, I just want to throw this out there. I think things are predestined. There's things you're supposed to accomplish, but I think your decisions. So are you going to work hard or are you going to stay in bed all day? Are you going to break the cycle of the loop? I think all that contributes to you potentially getting to that end goal faster. So it's interesting. I just was wondering, but I definitely think there are certain people who are like, yo, this man was going to be a star and he was going to be the genius he is, because you can't stop that creativity. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think, like I said, no matter how you feel about Kanye right now in 2022, I definitely think if you were ever a fan or you are a fan of Kanye, definitely watch the Genius doc, because it's just so much. It's like really dope nostalgia to go back and see the inner workings of, like, you know, you see Backpack Kanye when he's rapping with Common. You see him with Consequence writing the music. You see him in Rockefeller when it was like the early days when they were huge. So it's just dope to see if you're a music head and especially a hip hop head. Like,
it's like you can't not watch that and walk away like not inspired.
Exactly. I agree. I totally agree.
But he got turned down by the Backpack rapper label.
Yeah, which is crazy. Like, but he wasn't supposed to be there, because then God knows what would have happened. He could have got shelved. He could have got the label would have went under. He would have been stuck in a shitty deal. Like, everything happens for a reason.
Like me and my boy was talking about it. I was like, I feel like if I would have heard that, I'd be like, this is a hit. Like, this is common sense. Like, why are we like debating this? Like,
but that's you now knowing how
it's not like he was trash.
No, and they were treating it like they were barely listening. She's like answering phone calls, like not even looking, and he's like.
So there was somebody on Twitter, Wayno, who said he was working at Rockefeller at that time. He was like, you have to understand there's some context. They put it on this documentary and you're seeing it and they're playing it like, oh, it's the first time he's playing it for her and she's ignoring him. No. One, she wasn't even an A&R or anybody who could help Kanye in his goal of getting signed as a rapper, right? And then also, this is probably the 10th time she didn't heard this goddamn song this week. Like, so, of course she wants him to get out of his goddamn office. So I was like, interesting to have perspective, but it's still crazy to see his work ethic, his determination, the fact that no matter what people told him, like, nah, like, I'm a fucking dope rapper and I'm about to put on and put all this shit out.
It's also showed how, like, how normal he was, like, with his retainers and stuff. Like,
he was let me like, take him out. Hang on, like.
Scarface was like, "Yo, what is that?"
Rap with my retainers.
What the fuck is that? He was like, "That's not supposed to go there." I feel you.
Yeah.
I thought that was.
It was post accident. Yeah, it was before.
No, I'm not sorry.
That I definitely go watch it. I feel like we fanned out enough about it, but definitely go watch it. Lex, have you been watching anything new?
I watched that. I watched the new episode of Force, which is the Tommy power.
I refuse to call it Force.
Nobody knows it by Force. The Tommy power.
Show. Yeah.
I like it. I know Shooter Ray has his discrepancies about the acting, but
it's rough.
It's a little, but it's like gaining its character on me, and I'm like, okay, episode 3, you
just bought in. You bought in. You want to see it.
I do. I see partnerships forming. I really like the Diamond. I like the boxer. He's cute. He's actually handsome. He's like a grown-ass man.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
He's probably has like kids that are like 19 or something, but that's neither here nor there. So, great show, I think. What else have I been watching? I finished the Pam and Tommy doc. I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
I haven't watched it. I don't know. I've been dragging my feet on that one. Yeah.
I couldn't do without it, I guess. Yeah. But it was good. It was good to like pay homage to that, and it was cool. You seen Seth Rogen in another light. That was cool too. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. I don't think I've been watching anything else.
Yeah, I've been watching the same shit. Abbott Elementary.
Abbott too. Abbott's been coming through with the episodes. You guys watch Abbott Elementary? No. Mm-hmm. It's like
you like Office. You would like it.
You would like it. It's a mockumentary.
Yeah, it's about a school in Philadelphia, a mostly black school in Philadelphia, and the teachers
the
and
faculty.
Just like the faculty. It's
funny as shit.
It's on
Hulu.
ABC. So you can find it on Hulu, YouTube, whatever.
Yeah, YouTube, all that.
Wherever
they do the whole like cut-ins and the like, like confessional monologue little things, and then look at the other camera.
It's good. Yeah. There's like 7 or 8 episodes. They're gonna go on a 3-week break, and then it's gonna come back. So
what is it called?
Perfect time. Abbott Elementary.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
Check it out. Let's see what else. I feel like there was something I just watched that I really liked, but I can't remember. And I feel like we gave you guys enough TV. So, moving right along. Let's take it into sports.
Okay.
Did anybody at all watch the All-Star events? Anything?
I watched the highlights. Yeah, I didn't watch the game.
Honestly, you should have just watched the highlights because the game was
lackluster.
The game was okay. The dunk contest was.
I dunk.
Did Aaron Judge get cheated again, or what's the deal?
Snooze.
Aaron Gordon.
Fest.
Or Gordon.
He didn't even do it.
Yeah.
And
he didn't do it because he was fed up.
Yeah.
He got cheated the last 2 years.
Honestly, if he would have done it this year, he would have won because this shit was bad. Like, I don't know who. First of all, I don't know who the fuck any of these people were. Mm-hmm. Like, none of them.
I think we're just spoiled. I think it's extremely hard to go with new dunks.
No, Ian.
We didn't see
the Vince Carter days are over.
And I understand that. Vince Carter is a fucking alien.
No,
like,
okay.
We're not getting that.
We're not getting Vince Carter
But I'm saying they didn't even practice, bro. They did not even practice their dunks. Like, the nigga went up and he was asking the other people on the bench, like, hey, what should I do?
It was that bad?
Like,
no, what should I do?
This nigga put Tim's on to dunk. First of all,
you're fucking joking.
You can't even run in Tim's.
You can barely walk in Tim's.
Why would he think that was gonna be tight?
Right.
He did some horrible.
Give me some Tim's.
Crip walk. Like, it was just really bad. It was all bad. Like, it took one guy like 5 attempts to even get a horrible dunk. It was just bad. And I feel like
Tim's, bro.
Obi Toppin.
Obi Toppin won. His dunks at the end of the day were the best out of all of it.
Crazy.
But
I just think that 2000
Struggle bus.
was it 16 or whatever that one was. That was probably one of the greatest I've ever seen.
Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine. Oh yeah.
That was a great.
He wasn't in it this year either.
No.
Damn.
It was Obi Toppin, some random dude, and then the guy with the Tims. That was it. And I refused to learn their name.
I need to know Mr. Tims. Who were the fucking
Tims? He's gonna go by Mr. Tims for now.
Right.
The Mr. Tims.
He's Greg Anthony's son.
Well, Greg Anthony, you should have told your son to practice some motherfucking dunks because that was disappointing.
Take off the Tims.
It was very disappointing. Nobody got a 50. Like, it was so bad.
It was that bad?
It was so bad. Like, it should not be the closing event. It should not be the closing event. Like, that shit could have been done during halftime of the All-Star game.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But Team LeBron won again, right? For the All-Star game?
Yes. For charity, all that stuff. Great stuff. Did you guys see the top 10 list. Did you guys see that?
NBA
That came out
players,
today?
or?
Yes. So let me just, are we all basketball fans here? I know, Ian, you are.
Wait, top 10 of all time or just right now?
I'm not.
Let's see.
Humble, but he's a fierce hooper.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so it's ESPN's top 10 from the NBA 75 team.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
number 1, Michael Jordan.
Okay, for sure.
Number 2, LeBron James.
Okay, I like this.
Number 3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Okay.
Number 4, Magic Johnson.
Okay.
Number 5, Wilt Chamberlain.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
Number 6.
It been got crazy.
Here we go. Number 6, Bill Russell.
Yeah, no.
Number 7.
Where the fuck is the bean?
Number 7, the Great White Hope, Larry Bird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 8,
I think Larry's gonna be down there somewhere, but
top 10.
Not top 10.
Tim Duncan
Bird?
is number 8.
Tim Duncan?
The Duncan.
In front of Kevin Durant, in front of Steph Curry.
Number 9, Oscar Robinson. And number 10. And number 10, Kobe Bean Bryant.
no.
So there is no
It
Shaq
was
on
like
this list.
baby boomers making that. Like,
Yeah, literally.
Not even. They're old as hell.
Right. Like, what is this
What the
list?
hell? Y'all niggas is old.
So there was no one under the age of 40.
Right.
I'm going to say 40.
And no
because
AI either? That's crazy.
I don't know.
So-
It just was an old generation making that list because.
first of
Yeah.
all,
Larry Bird does not belong in the top.
Yes, he does. He's
But see,
like
no,
10.
the thing is though. But the thing is, it's just I feel like it's generational.
it's definitely
though.
generational
It's just
because
generational.
that's Oscar Robinson.
Yeah.
Like
Generational.
all the older.
I know, I don't know who that is.
Try to have this argument with like a kid in
Is he power forward?
high school.
Right.
They're gonna
They're gonna be like John
yeah,
Moran,
exactly. No, facts. No, facts.
Luka Doncic.
There you go, KD.
Who's Larry Bird?
And I'm like, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? Nah, that's crazy.
8 up.
Larry Bird and Steph Curry.
8 up.
I can't believe Steph, who for the rest of time will have the
For the rest of
for the rest
Pretty
of
much.
time will have a fucking scoring title like
All right,
until
well,
he stops.
Steph's not top 10 though. He's not
You
top
can't
10.
say he's top 10.
He's not top 10.
Okay, that's a hot take.
Spicy.
He's not top 10.
Okay.
He's
Top
a
20?
Yeah, he's top 20, but he's not top 10. Because like he's one of the greatest shooters, or is the greatest shooter of all time. But he folded a lot of time in the playoffs, a lot in the finals.
You're not the only
Folded.
I said that before.
So give me. You don't have to go full top 10 because that can get a little ridiculous. But give me like quick 5, hot 5.
Okay. MJ.
All right. Is this in order or
nah.
this is okay?
No, do it in order.
Well, MJ is just
Do it in
number one.
order.
Tone said, "Fuck that.
Yeah.
Do it in order."
MJ's number 1. Period. LeBron, Kobe, AI, and
Come on,
I'll
AI.
have to put who my last.
Stojakovic. No, I'm just playing.
I don't know who my 5.
Oh my dog, Shaq, bro. Like,
I can't believe Shaq's not in the top 10.
That's crazy.
Shaq in their top 5.
Me, I do.
Like,
Definitely.
all right, who's stopping Shaq?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like I feel like when I think of my favorite players, they're like point guard, like they're like scorers or like you get me. So that I just didn't think it.
I
When you
don't
said
know.
Shaq, I was like,
fucking bringing
like,
down the rim, bro.
I feel like Shaq
I liked
is
him
the
more than Kobe for
center
one
back.
season when I was a kid.
but
I
it's like what you pay
did.
attention to when
Like,
you're a
the-
kid.
I was like,
I
I was a Shaq fan.
Who's your 5th? Come
no,
on,
but that's when
Ian.
you said that. I was like, he was nice, like for what he did.
I don't know. I don't know how to think about that. I got 4.
Okay, you got your hot 4. Can you give us I definitely would say Oscar Robertson is off my list. I'm probably going to say
Who is that?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Super old player. Like, it's
I
fine.
love Oscar. but
Yeah, he's great for his
Did
time.
they even have the 3-pointer? Like the 3-pointer?
No.
on there?
No.
Oscar's
They were
the
doing,
reason
like,
why
He-
that-
Oh, what? Oscar is old as shit. What
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck?
That's a great point. So Ray said it. So Oscar Robertson, the reason that I feel like he gets propped up a lot, like not taking away from the fact that he was a great player, but he's the reason that NBA players get paid the way that they do.
He was
now.
the first NBA
he's-
player ever. What do you mean? He's like fucking 80, bro. No. Yes, he's 83
he was a
years
Mr.
old,
Triple-Double,
bro. He was the first basketball player ever.
Great player. He put up amazing stats, but I definitely think in today's game he get ate up.
For sure.
But
for sure.
but
He's
look,
83 years old.
look. If we put him in his prime, Lexi,
He's nice in his time. It's generational.
it is. It's
But
one of
I
the.
will say, all these players who are like hella old, whatever, they wouldn't be like stars in the league now, but they'll still be like a solid player.
Yeah.
Like they're on the top 50 for a reason.
Yeah, the basketball fundamentals
sure.
locked down.
Better basketball.
Yeah.
I definitely would kick, like I said, Oscar Robertson off. Larry Bird would make top 20. He's not making my top 10. Absolutely. I would also probably take off. Do I leave Wilt on? See, I don't know. Wilt is a beast. I didn't
watch them like for me to even.
Do you leave Wilt or Bill Russell on? I don't know.
Well,
for me, I don't know. I'm definitely taking Tim Duncan off. Sorry, that slow ass game. You got to go.
But Tim Duncan might be like one of the greatest power forwards of all time.
Sure,
yeah.
like
he's a leader.
I mean, top 20.
Every time
he's
I
a
see
leader.
somebody get dunked on, Tim Duncan was there. Every time.
Huh?
To be honest,
you put Duncan at 10?
10, yeah. And then I would have Shaq in front of him. I'd have Kobe in front of him for sure. I'd have Magic on that list. KD got to be on that list somewhere, dog. Like,
Somewhere, dog.
Yeah, if LeBron's on that list, KD got to
How?
be somewhere.
How? Where would he fit?
You kind of compare KD and LeBron?
Yeah, they dominate.
Look at Ian.
Era.
Ian said, "This doesn't make sense. This doesn't."
I always say like if you took LeBron off, like say the 2016 team, I think they went to the finals that year, and put KD there, they wouldn't make it to the finals.
No,
Absolutely correct.
But I just feel like KD in the right situation is like the most.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, he's
top 20
because he can shoot and you can't guard him. Like, and he's fucking huge. Like that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Shout
it'll
to
be.
Katie, though.
Yeah, I guess
Shout
it'll
to
be
Katie.
under. You know who's not on anybody's list?
Right.
James Harden.
Oh.
But let's move it on along. Let's move it on along. Let's move it on right on along.
With that being said,
let's move it right along.
Wait, real quick. I did see a tweet that said he going to Philly. He about to turn into a Philly cheesesteak.
Oh my god.
Okay, moving along. Sorry, it's so funny.
The O's?
Yes.
Oh, it's like a honey
Fire,
cluster
bro.
or something?
The O's. It's a yellow box.
Yes.
The
With
writing
red,
is
red.
in red.
Oh, yes.
And it's
yes.
just, that's all it says. O's.
Oh, that's my
honey
favorite
O's.
cereal right there.
Okay.
Bro.
I don't know about that.
They're definitely up. And they're not at every store
Smart
either.
Final.
Smart and Final.
I know.
Yes.
He said, I take my trips to Smart.
I know where to go.
I'm going to be running in the E&S Smart and Final.
Here for the O's.
Buying honey O's. Look.
Yeah.
I'm definitely getting cereal after this.
They'll fuck up
they
the
stay
roof.
crunchy for a while.
They'll fuck up the roof of your
That's
mouth.
key. That's why we love Captain Crunch, right?
I can't. I had to give it up. Bro. I'm old.
I love Captain Crunch.
I don't like walking around and
What?
the roof of my mouth is falling.
Oh,
Fucking drop top in
Yeah.
my mouth.
I'll risk that every time. Every time I'll
I
fuck up
hate
the roof of
that
my mouth.
shit.
Oh my gosh, the Crunch Berries or even the fucking Reese's one. Oh,
Berries is fire.
forget about it. Yeah. Anywho,
Stoners, don't do this. Don't take us down this lane.
I'm already going to the store after this. Okay. So, no cap either, like at all. But let's move this bitch on into Heat Seekers, which is our last segment of the show.
Yes.
You guys are doing a great job. You're almost there. Don't worry. You're fucking killing it. But yeah, this is our music segment. So we get a chance to talk about what we've been listening to, put each other on to some shit. You guys are going to drop a song in the playlist each. One each, okay? And yeah, but we got some questions.
Like
some of
always.
Ashley's favorite questions
This
to ask
is my
before.
favorite. So, tell me an artist you feel is underrated.
Underrated. That's
for sure.
Boogie.
Westside Boogie, for sure. That's my guy.
Solid.
Shout out Westside Boogie.
Okay.
Yeah, he is underrated.
He's
Okay.
fire.
Solid.
He is
I've liked features that he's been on.
I like a lot of the freestyle videos.
He said
Yes.
features.
Yeah, like
Features? What do you mean? How dare you?
Dare you? I'm saying I need to dabble more into West.
You said who?
When you said Westside, I thought Westside Gun for a split second.
Oh.
I was like,
Yeah,
super underrated.
yeah, for sure.
Compton.
Yeah.
That's
What
a
about
good
you,
one.
Ian?
I had to say same.
Oh, okay.
All right, piggyback.
So you guys have the same
Nah,
playlist,
you
huh?
could've-
Go,
Y'all pressed me
y'all
earlier. Y'all pressed me.
The original Ian.
Yeah, be original.
Come on.
Underrated. I don't know.
No easy way out over here.
You were telling me a guy in the car.
Right, you
Yeah,
better
but he just
tell
getting
him.
started though.
So is he
Doesn't matter.
underrated?
He's underrated.
Okay.
Shout
His name is
In the mic. What
what is his name? It's Airplane James. I think his name is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, Yeah, I stumbled on him.
What's the vibe of the music?
Yeah. What is he giving?
Rapidy.
Right.
A little R&B.
No, he kind of reminds me of West Side Boogie too. Very.
Okay.
I don't know. He has a little bit of everything. Club hits.
Okay.
Like everything you can think of. He has like a good variety of music. So
Airplane James.
Yeah, Airplane James.
All right.
You did though.
Yes,
Okay.
he totally did.
Like, he really did.
He 1000% did.
Like,
To y'all. Like I
most
said,
of us.
I'm not the only one in my tribe.
Only girls say they don't like Future. Sorry, and I'm a fucking girl, but it's true.
There's been a few guys I've ran into, but look, it's neither here nor there. Look,
And they
to each
understand.
music is like
joke.
art and it's subjective. Okay, so leave it alone.
That's true.
Leave it alone.
Okay. So
Leave me alone.
What are y'all throwing on the playlist is the real question.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Airplane James.
Oh, cool.
Like that.
Put us on to the homie.
I like
Airplane James 334 or 354 on Instagram.
It's called Audemars. ARDMOR.
Audemars like Audemars like the watch?
Like the
Is
what?
that how you spell it?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I ain't got one, so I mind my tax bracket.
But I know what
But
it
I'm
means.
assuming. Okay. Airplane James, Audemars, like
Pretty
it.
sure it's not how you spell Audemars, but it's ARD.
That's how he sounded it out.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's what happened.
He sounded it out.
Or it's Ardmore, which is Ardmore,
Yeah,
which is a
Ardmore.
street in Koreatown. Okay, well, hey, that's
Yeah.
cool. Maybe he spent some time in K-Town.
Hey, Airplane James, let us know what the fuck he was trying to say, because we're not sure. We're butchering it here. But
It's definitely Ardmore. But cool, yeah, let's fucking check it out.
I know you were going back and forth. Tone,
Yeah,
what'd
I'm
you
already
land on?
indecisive.
I got a few sleepers.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
a few,
I'm downloading Airplane James right now.
I know, you put that one.
Okay.
I'm a
Tone is like
I fuck with
torn.
because it's like okay,
You
I'ma
can only
just
pick
say-
one.
Yeah, I only can pick one. Fuck, I want to say Japanese Denim by
Ooh.
Daniel Caesar.
That is a great song.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck with Daniel Caesar.
He goes
Heavy.
off. Come on, Bombs. He's back on my bullshit. That's right.
And then Destin Conrad, like Bill.
Oh, he's
I
He's
love
good at
Dustin
that.
He
Conrad.
goes crazy.
He was on my list to put on like next episode, so shout out to him.
Destin Conrad.
Yes. I think I did put him on.
Is he like Daniel Caesar-esque or no?
He has Up in the Air. I put that song on a few weeks ago.
Oh, you're right.
But
I
he's
put
fire
him on.
though. Yeah, he kind of in that same
R&B realm.
R&B.
R&B kind of.
Smooth R&B
Yeah.
kind of music. I liked it. I like it.
Yeah.
it.
But Daniel Caesar be talking. She talking the shit. He be talking. He be talking that shit.
Man.
His voice is amazing.
Yeah, he be talking like. Yeah, he just be talking that shit. Yeah.
So does Brent.
I fuck with
Brent, fuck.
Yeah.
Mooney Long.
Money Long? Hours?
Yeah.
Brent's no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Mooney's good. She dropped that and
Is it
all the
money or
girls.
money?
Is it? It's
I thought it
money.
was money.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's money. Well, the girls went crazy when she dropped hours and hours.
Yours, mine, ours. She was going off.
She was, but never mind.
Yep, off air. Could leave it alone. Lexi, what are you dropping?
Well, I was gonna drop something else, but just for you, I'm gonna drop some Future,
Christian
baby.
music. I thought you were gonna say some Christian music.
Lexi has dropped a Christian rap song before.
You got some
No, it was no,
not.
it wasn't. It was.
I'm not
it
even
was,
the most
it was Chef.
Christian.
It was Chef.
I was like, I did not.
It was
It
Chef
was
Ohi.
Yeah, I was like, I did not do it. I'm not even the most godly of them all. I am no saint, let me tell you. But
Chef Ohi with that Jollof.
I know. Shout outs to Chef Ohi. But no, I'm gonna put on. I've been actually in my Future bag too. I was listening to it on the way here, and
I heard you when you pulled up.
yeah, I'm gonna put "Accepting All My Flaws" on the playlist.
Well, great. Maybe I'll hear it.
Maybe
first
it'll
time.
resonate a little for the first time.
Wait, Ray, me first. So what I'm dropping on the podcast, since today we're recording on February 22nd, 2022,
Two.
I'm dropping Jay-Z 22 twos.
Okay.
That's my boo right there.
Real rap never dies, niggas.
Okay.
They sure don't. Let me piggyback off of that.
Oh no.
Ray is dropping this week.
I want to drop Diet Coke by Pusha T.
Diet Coke by Pusha T.
Great song.
That shit is
Real rap.
Real rap.
Real rap.
It's fucking Pusha T.
Yo, your eyes jumped out of your fucking head. Okay, well, on that note.
Yes, we've seen it. We've all seen it.
On that note, thank y'all so much for coming through and shooting the shit with us.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
No, for real.
It was a good time. I wish you could keep going.
Just keep it going all night till our eyes bleed. Fuck it.
You know, we've been known to do that on occasion, and Gosse hates us when we do it. So we're trying to keep the team happy.
And we need another bottle of wine for that. Let's be honest.
Let's be real. Tell the people one more time where they can get at you guys individually and for the brand.
I_Clark, H_orange for the brand.
And Tone Yoon.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Follow it just on Instagram because, again, their Twitters.
They have secret Twitters that you guys can't follow.
Can't follow.
Just like that.
Brand, we don't got.
We ain't got time to be on all these different social media platforms.
Yeah.
We're creating. We're artists. Okay. No, thank you guys so much for coming on. You're always welcome to come back.
Yes.
I'm really excited to see what you guys have coming up in the future and just where your creativity flows.
I know.
I'm
really proud of you guys, honestly, too, for sticking through it for a while because you guys have been doing this for a while, for some years now, and it's tough to keep it going when you haven't blown up yet, you know, but you believe in it and you know this is gonna go somewhere big. Thank
you.
And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I fucking told you.
Appreciate it.
Wow. So good shit, and I'm getting a sweater. Can't wait.
Yep, ordering it. Well, episode 112.
112 in the books, baby.
That's right. I'm your girl, Ashley J. Y'all know I ask one thing. Only friends that you put some respect on my motherfucking name, dog.
Put some respect on it.
And I'm here with my A1, my day one, my bestie, Big fLexx.
Big fLexx, fLexx Luther, signing out. It's been real as fuck. Thank you guys. Until next time.
Subscribe, like, share if you care.
There we go.
Tell your mama to come through.
Cash, big chillin'.